the monthly RP giveaway is on. Check the link in the description. Okay, bye. Wait, what? Wait, where's my champion? What is this? Right, so Kai'Sa came out yesterday on the PB, and I saw a lot of debate where she should be played. I saw top lane, I saw her jungle, AD carry, mid lane, and I saw her as support even, like, what? Anyway, I am going to give you my complete Gold 3 professional expertise here on where she should be played, so you know it's gonna be a good one. Right, so I want to be talking about runes, I want to be talking about builds, so we're gonna have some nice comparisons, talk about her abilities, synergies, combos, and so on and so on, and where she should be played most of all. But first off, before we start, just real quick, I want to show you something amazing. Look at this. You can actually put the helmet on. Amazing. So who is Kai'Sa first of all? Well, Kai'Sa is a marksman slash assassin and slash mage. She's similar to Vayne, to Kog'Maw, to Varus, and even to Jhin. She deals percentage of the missing health of the enemy. She deals bonus magical damage on hit. She has invisibility and repositioning at once, kinda like Vayne. She has a very long range skill shot. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. Okay, so the passive is called Second Skin. It has two components. First of all is caustic wounds. Let me just have my assistance, the enemy dummy. So, whenever you hit enemies, you stack plasma on them. You deal also bonus magical damage on hit, on each one of the hits. And then the fifth attack deals damage depending on how much health the enemy is missing. And it scales really well, like flat out amount is 17, so that's quite insane in my opinion. It's magical damage, but it's just so good. This is kind of like a mixture between Varus's blighted arrows or whatever the name is, then Vayne's W as well. It's just so good. Okay, one more thing to note here is that allies immobilizing effects on champions add 1 stack of plasma. Now this doesn't seem like much, but I'm gonna show you really why this is there when we get to her ultimate. And the second part of her passive is called Living Weapon. Basically, whenever you buy stuff, you are building, like for example, if you build attack damage, you get to upgrade your Q at 100 bonus attack damage, and you can upgrade upgrade her first 3 abilities, just the ultimate doesn't have it. We're gonna talk more about this when we get to the abilities. So on to the first one. Her Q ability is called Icatian Rain. Basically it shoots 6 missiles that split among enemies, and they deal physical damage that scales with AD and AP. Additional hits on the same target deal 30% damage only. So the first hit is gonna deal a lot of damage, then it's gonna calm down a bit. So think of this as Kha'Zix's Q. You wanna deal, if you wanna kill someone, you better have him isolated, because this thing is gonna deal massive damage to a target if the target's by itself. Now once you upgrade this by acquiring 100 bonus attack damage, this thing doubles in missiles. So effectively you can double the damage you deal. Well, not really double, because you only deal 30% of the damage for the second 6 shots, while for the first one deals 100 damage, 100%. But yeah, let's not go too deep into the maths. It's nearly twice as much damage. And here is the ability in action. Nice. And here is the upgraded ability in action. Very nice. Thought you're gonna win some award for those sound effects sooner or later, man. Just keep it up. Keep it up. So Kai'Sa's next ability is called Void Seeker. It's a very long range shot. Kind of like Jin's W or Jinx's as well, but it's really much slower than that, and it has more range. Like, look at this. Look at this schnitzel. It can hit from tower to tower on the middle lane, almost. What is this? Jesus Christ. But it's so slow. What it does, it gives true sight on the first enemy it hits, so you actually get vision on the enemy. It deals very low flat amount of damage. The scaling, this thing scales with AD and AP, and the AD scaling is off the charts. Look at this, it's 1.5 times I think. And it applies to stacks of plasma, so you get your passive down quicker. Also, if you get to upgrade this with Living Weapon, you just need 100 ability power, and this thing applies 3 stacks of plasma now and refunds 50% of the cooldown on champion hit. This thing is really great, greatly synergized with the ultimate, which I'll be talking about a bit later. Let me just show what it looks like. Skadonk. Nice. So her E is called Supercharge. Basically she spends some time charging her void energy. She gains movement speed during the charging period, as well as attack speed bonus for 5 seconds after she's done charging. And if you get to upgrade this, if you get 100% attack speed, you also get some invisibility for 0.5 seconds when you activate it. So think of this like Vayne. Vayne uses her ultimate and then she tumbles around. It's really nice because it gives you a lot of attack speed, and also basic attacks reduce the cooldown of this by half a second. And the best thing about this, the casting time and the movement speed improve with attack speed. Oh, and one more thing I forgot to mention is that while you're charging this, you can't hit. You cannot attack. So yeah, that's that. You gotta be careful when to use this, because if you use this and you need to one more hit to finish the enemy off, they'll probably kill you before you get this up. Kai'Sa's ultimate is called Killer Instinct. Basically, you need to have a stack of plasma or something. You can use your W for this, or you can use an allies and mobilizing effect. I talked about those two, that they synergize really well with the ultimate. Then after you have someone with plasma on them, there's a little area around them that you can dash to, and you get a big humongous shield for 3 seconds after doing so. So this has a fairly long cooldown, especially the early levels. But let me show you, this is actually pretty neat. Now you can jump all across this little area, like this, and you get this shield. So this is a really nice gap closer. This is the main reason why I think Kai'Sa should be playing the jungle rather than playing her bot lane. Okay, so we spoke about her abilities. Now let's talk about where she should be played. Now in my honest opinion, she's gonna be one of the most terrible AD carries in the game. She has 500 range. If you get a Caitlyn against her, she's not gonna have any late game. Like this thing is over before it started. It's like picking Twitch into Caitlyn. It's suicide. There's gonna be a lot of things that can bully her out of lane. She doesn't really have that early damage that you would expect an AD carry to have to kind of cope up with the early bullies. So like talking about this, if you get a Draven, a Caitlyn, something that can dish out a lot of damage at the start of the game, this game is over. Like you can't really do much if they know what they're doing, obviously. So my opinion on top lane Kai'Sa, it's weird. Like people say that she will be played top lane with Trinity Force and with some bruiserish items, but I don't really see that happening. Like she has such nice scalings with her abilities. The amount of damage she can dish out is quite amazing, and I don't see her like going to the top lane for this reason. Also, she's not really tank. She doesn't have anything built in for tanking, so yeah, I don't think that's gonna be a thing. So what's left for me at least is jungle and mid lane. Now mid lane you could go and play her as a mage. She is actually a viable mage pick. And jungle you would go to play her for, I'm gonna show you, there's like I've tried a bunch of builds. One of them is actually really impressive. So as I'm talking about this, let's go to the jungle so I can demonstrate a real quick clear. Alright, so as for the rules, I'm pretty sure that crazy attack is the most viable choice here. If you're gonna go for the mage, I think you should pick Aery over Command though, because if you take a look at your abilities, you have no slows, you have no stuns, none of that. So the Command is not gonna really hit much. You know, they can actually run away from it. And yeah, as for the rest of the rules, here's the whole rune page actually. Take a look at them while I'm moving between the camps. And I honestly think that crazy attack is the best option for the AD carry one. You could also go lethal tempo if you're gonna go for the all-hit build, and I think that's gonna be pretty beast. It's probably gonna have the most damage available, but it's really unreliable and I don't really like it too much. As for why praise the attack, it will amplify the damage from your passive even further, and it's freaking amazing, man. The 12% extra damage on top of the missing percentage of your health damage is gonna be really big. And yeah, I'm about to clear this blue buff, and yeah, look at this, I'm almost full health, level 3, no leash. Good, let's gank. Okay, so before diving into the builds, I really just want to explain the combo real quick. What we'll be doing here is you're gonna be using the Void Seeker. This is just a very basic combo, and this is the first build as well, but you're gonna be tossing the Void Seeker from a really far distance. There's a amirite over here. So once you hit that, like even before you hit it, you want to start supercharging, so you get the bonus attack speed when you use your ultimate. So the combo is gonna look something like this. There's no dummy there, I forgot to put it. Okay, so there's a dummy there now. Now, what you want to do is toss the... Wait. What? I can't... No! Right, so first you give me an invisible champion, now this? Come on, man. Rat clearly doesn't want me to release this video. Alright, so back to showing the combos after the 2-hour maintenance that Rat decided to do while I was making a video. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to toss this one. then you go to supercharge, and then you ultimate inside. Similar to this. Well, obviously, like if you have items, you're gonna deal a bit more damage in this. Jesus. Alright, let's take a look at the builds now. So I would say that her lethality build will look something similar to this. It has a nice mixture of damage. You get the static shift as well, just so you can get the passive for the E up, so you can go invisible when you're using it. And that's really neat. So let's take a look at the combo and how much damage it deals. Okay, so like I said, the combo is the following. First you want to go like this. Then you want to go like this, and you want to start bashing. 900 DPS. That's not so bad, to be honest. That's actually pretty decent. Alright, for the second test we've got the kind of a critical-ish build kind of thing. This is a pretty standard thing for marksman. This is what you'll be running on Kindred, I suppose, as well. So yeah, let's see how well she does with this. Let me just check out what that was. And let's go. Definitely better. Okay, that's 1,500 DPS. That was pretty decent. Alright, next up we have a very realistic ability power build going on over here. What's important to note here is that your abilities deal more damage the lower their health is, the enemy's health is. So I'm gonna damage this a bit first, just to make it a bit more fair. We can't actually see DPS here, but we can see kind of the damage will... Oh, Jesus Christ. What? Let's see the passive damage. 3,000! What? Are you for real? Holy crap, this has to be one of the highest killing things in the game. Jesus. This is insane. What? And now for the ultimate build. The on-hit, sweet toughness, damage, maximum power. I'm gonna show you, this thing is actually pretty insane. And this build is a little synergy between ability power and attack damage. You don't really get much stats from both of those, but on the upside, you get to upgrade all 3 of your abilities with this one. I think this is like the only build that I managed to do this with. And it's pretty sweet. I'm gonna show you in a second. Alright, ready? Steady? Wait. And go! You see this? That was 2 point... Wait. No, the smite! Jesus Christ. 2,300 damage. DPS, that's per second, and you keep at it. This is pretty goddamn insane if you ask me. Jesus, look at the damage on this. Look at these numbers, man. Wow. If you're running Rito tempo with this would be actually pretty insane. Alright, so all that's left pretty much for me right now is to talk about her as a champion. I feel like Kai'Sa is gonna be really great. She deals a lot of damage with items. It's gonna be one of those really scary scaling champions like Vayne and Kog'Maw. She has repositioning, she has invisibility, which is insane. And what else? I would say that her main problem is gonna be in the early game, because she doesn't really have high base damage on her abilities, and she only has 2 abilities with damage. So getting ahead is kind of gonna be a bit tough. But once you get ahead with this is gonna be freaking insane, man. Look at this. This is how much is that? 700 and something shield. Then you get invisibility that you can reposition with. This is insane. I think she's gonna be really scary late game. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to throw a thumbs up at my face video. Also subscribe if you would like to see my future uploads. I upload a lot of funny / educational League of Legends videos. And until next time.